Alright, let's get started, shall we? So, last time, actually, well, we conquered a little bit land from Milan. That much I remember. Then I think we managed to do like one more reform. And we got a ton of money. We did expand our navy a little bit. Oh, right, we got Corsica as well, I believe, in the last stream. Today, I think what we're going to do is we're going to do another war against Milan, take Brescia and Parma, and then maybe do a war against Verona and take a bit of Savoy in that war as well, and then try to start fighting against Venice, I think. I mean, we got a claim on Venice in here already, but one thing that we are going to do, we're actually going to start going through some of the provinces in here, checking the rural or peasant population, which is like 5 to 10 days. Each front gets an amount of actions dependent on choices, and I've been out of one single action from winning with the max goal. You always sure I need max goal to unlock another campaign time. Oh, right. That makes sense. It also can be a bit frustrating. Right, so we're gonna look through the populations in the various provinces here. I think if they have at least 50,000 peasants, then we'll probably want to have at least level 1 irrigation. And I think that's gonna give a nice little base economy in the provinces themselves, so that they will be able to sustain a bit more of the infrastructure. For example, in Pisa, I believe we've built the harborage there at least twice now, and again, it's not in there anymore. Hello, Dentrosity, how's it going? So let's go through the... I suppose we'll start over here. You got no irrigation, and you got 70,000, so we're gonna mark this province. Run is at 2 to 3 hours, so plenty of tries for it. It's like, come on, yeah. I mean, at least it's not like spend an entire weekend and then have to start again. Assuming that there isn't like an easy way to... Well, I presume there is a way to save and load up if you have like a nice startup there. Because over here we got irrigation level 1. I think what we're going to do is we're going to have like 50,000 peasants is going to be level 1, like kind of the guideline for our nation here. Then, I don't know, 75,000 peasants to level 2 irrigation and 100,000 for level 3 and so forth. So this one has level 1 and it had 57,000, 76,000 level 1, but we're going to do the level 1 upgrades first, then we're going to upgrade the level 2s later on. What about this one? That's 42,000 value, I suppose we could... I mean, they kind of have problems keeping up a lot of the things in here, so if we were to get the irrigation... Now, to be fair, it is going to have a maintenance, but at the same time, it's going to increase the output of crop and fiber by 10%. So that should be alright. So yeah, let's mark this one. I mean, at least they got the harbor already in there. It means that they probably have a little bit better situation in general. Over here we got 35,000, so maybe not enough to warrant the irrigation. Over here we got, oh wow, almost 100,000, so that's definitely getting an upgrade. That's got a level 1 already. What about anything over here, north of the mountains? This one. 35,000 is probably not quite enough. Muscle already has level 3, that's level 2. Nente has no levels whatsoever. We want to get level 1 there at least. And then Nizza, 38,000. They go average level 1. I don't know. Maybe we don't need it there. Let's have a look at the... Oh, there's level 2 and 1. Okay, so that's probably enough. Let's have a look. How many do we have? 4. Let's have a look. How much is that going to cost? Design the project, improve infrastructure, irrigation, rank 1. Prepare to construct. It's 350, that's actually not that bad. It's going to take a fair bit of peasantry to build that, but I think that's going to be alright. Also, another thing that I did realize while looking at the save is that there's a ton of extra farmland available in Lucca. So that's probably something that we do want to utilize today. Put in a bit more money in there. So that's going to put out a little bit more money for us. So we still have a bit of potential for Corsican separatists, although it doesn't seem like it's going to be that big of a deal. The next revolt will be in about 24 years, and by then it's already going to go 0. cheapen out those investments a little bit. I mean, it was like 2 or 3 weeks ago when I updated the mod, so some of those, like the brackets for the upgrades, were cheapened a little bit. And I think this time they actually kind of work correctly, to some degree anyway. Clear out the selected provinces though, we don't need to have those on right now. Right, so we've got plenty of papers and points. I think what we should do also today is try to, well, lower the corruption a little bit, but also make sure that the, especially the nobility is going to be loyal. Like, clergy is pretty loyal, burghers are rather loyal. I mean, even the bureaucracy is quite loyal, as far as I can tell. It's 64 dev, and I think it was 63 before the end of the year last time. So it's grown by 1 more point. Have a look at Paris. That's probably still like, oh, it's 77. So they got 13 more points than we do. But France is fighting a massive... Oh, right, we had a... Oh, this was the war against Bohemia and their cronies. Yeah, we are catching up. I mean, we got the money, and we're not fighting massive wars like they are. But what we might do, speaking of wars, is do a war against Milan. We got a claim over... On the other hand, we could try getting the second claim first. Let's send a spy there. With friends like these... Alright, let's look at the modifiers over here again. So... Esteemed by people... We get a bit better relations with the merchants with that. Or we could just pay 82 ducats. You know what, we'll just pay. We got pretty decent income. I mean, actually, right now it's not that great income. Are we over our limit or something? No. That's odd. There isn't a plague or anything in here, is there? No. Well, I suppose we'll just increase some expenditures in the meanwhile. It could be that it needs to recalculate it at the end of the year or something like that. There are a lot of realm expenses, mostly Tuscany to be fair. And I suppose we did increase the cost of our bureaucracy last time, so that may actually be a decent chunk of that increase in there. We're still gaining money, so it's not like we're actually losing. And once we get these irrigations built, which is going to take probably a while, but that's going to increase the throughput of our farming a little bit. And hopefully it's going to be enough. I mean, I suppose since we got the money, I'm going to increase the irrigation in Siena as well. Build infrastructure, design, irrigation rank 2. So that's a 227 ducats. Still got 500 left over. And once we get the claim over here on Brescia, we'll do the war against Milan. It shouldn't be too difficult. We got 15,000 men. Milan has like maybe 9 or 10,000. Aragon has maybe 6,000, but Aragon is a bit busy against the French here. Or French and Castilians. Although, oh. So in the south, actually, the British alliance, or not the British, the English alliance is doing quite strong. In the north, they've lost most of this area. Interesting, and the French do have a lot of troops in here. What's the situation in Castile? Because Castile... Oh, no, it's not Castile. Oh, we just lost ability. Lovely. So who are you fighting again? England, Brittany, Aragon, Sicily, Portugal, Papal State. Oh. Interesting. So, about Aragon then. You're fighting Scotland, France, Armenia, Bar, Bourbonnais, Communia, Valentines, Brabant, and Friesland. Right. Sure, let them pay. Get money. Oh, Scotland's not doing strong. Give this ability. Oh, actually, yeah, we could do the papal thing. Oh, and it's 1st of January. Alright. Then we wait. And now let's get the taxes done. And then we'll probably have a bit better look at what our actual income is going to be. Hopefully it's going to be good, but we don't know yet. But we shall see. But I mean, we got a pretty darn good income of those papal points, so whenever we lose a stability, it doesn't take very long for us to increase it back up again. And not to mention the kind of natural increase of stability happens every now and then anyway. Now, we do have a lot of diplomats available, although 2 of them are supposed to be on... So that's outraged countries, and that's allies. Who do we have as allies? Oh, right, we allied Naples. And then we've got France and Austria as well. We've got a few trade ships there. Do we have more room for ships? We could have 3 more ships. And also, how's the income now? It is a bit higher. It's a protection triangle. Yeah, we got shields in each direction. Except Tunisia. But we got okay navy. And we got our flagship in here now. Let's go ahead and get another 2 galleys, and maybe we'll get 1 more trade ship of this fleet. Could cost a little bit, but we got pretty darn good income of naval materials in comparison. So that's not really a problem. Right, so did any of these buildings get completed yet? No, and the... Oh, right, that's the irrigation as well. There's 1, 2, 3... Oh, why is Massa building? Pathing? Oh. Wait a... Wow, are they actually gonna go for pathing level 4? Huh. Yeah, the income seems to have gone up by about a 1. It may have been actually partially because of the extra investment in the farmlands here. Although, I don't think it actually went up all that much. Probably had a bit of an impact nonetheless. Right. On the other hand, if we want to get the claim on Milan, or Brescia down here, or Brescia, as it's written in here, we're going to need a lot of points to invest like 50, possibly. I might invest another 10, because I don't know how much, well, I mean, I could check how much workforce there is available, but I suspect that that may be the problem that we'll hit first. And, well, there's 3 points of labor in there. So, okay, it's not really that bad, but yeah. I'm putting a little bit there. I'm pretty sure that is going to provide us a little bit extra. I suspect that we probably have about at least 500,000 people living in our nation now, maybe more. Oh, right, and that should probably be deselected. You know what, maybe we should wait for... Oh, right, actually. We should do the war against... Oh. Oh. What was the peace? Oh, it was war against Scotland. Right. So they had to give these 3 provinces to England. I see. Oh, wait a minute. Huh. Yeah, that is a bit of a border gore. Right there. Yeah, this area is a bit of a border gore as well. That is England's vassal, this is France's vassal. That's France's vassal, I believe. Yeah, so... It's a bit of a mess there in terms of the nations. But if I was to declare war on Milan, I still don't have the second claim, but I do have a claim. Also, I do have the humiliate rival. Oh, actually, that might not be a bad idea to use. France, Austria, Naples, none of my allies would be willing to join in this. To be fair, we don't have the favors for Austria and Naples. Because the Austrian favors we used on increasing their trust of us, didn't we? Or did we? No? Oh, hold on a minute. Are they... What did it say again? Oh, because they're the Emperor. Right, well, that does make sense. So I can't really ask them to join against another prince. Okay, well, to be fair, today the... Oh, another election. Right, what are the modifiers now? So we got the known by the artists, ignored by the merchants, so we should probably go with a merchant then, to increase the modifier there. And what sort of modifiers does this guy have? Silver tongue, I mean, that's not bad, but we could probably get something better. That would be 10 points, that would be 11 points, and that would be 10 points. So we're going to go with the bureaucrat. And we'll continue with that. We'll continue with the advisors that we have right now. So the nobility loyalty is... Oh, navigator. Well, that's quite nice. Diplomatic cost goes down and the ship durability goes up. Oh, we're not far from getting the Meltic 20 in this mod, which allows us to get the culverins and then new infantry. A bit of morale and combat with and infantry and cavalry fire. Oh, well, that's going to be quite nice. So to claim this province, we need to have a total of 80 points. Oh boy. That is quite a bit. I think we're just going to do one province then. But let's have a look at the... I wanted to check the number. So it would be 18,000 versus my 15,000. It doesn't show me the navies, but of course Milan doesn't have a navy. So if we have a look at the ledger for the Aragonese fleet. So make sure that's sorted by total. Well, there's the Sicilian fleet there, 6. Yeah, if I take both, it might be a coalition, that's true. I mean, if I take one, it shouldn't be a problem. So Aragon has 6 ships, so they got 12 ships total. I got more galleys than they got fleets entirely. Alright then, I think we're ready. We can still utilize the spy networks to siege faster. So, Parma. Although, actually, one thing before we declare war, just double checking the... Okay, we got 23 on Verona and Milan is 22. So it's actually not that bad. So off to war. Yeah, let's take Parma. You got 2 cannons, you got a cannon. You got seed pips, you do not. I wonder how good of a... Oh. Well, that's not bad of a leader. It's a siege pip, and especially for a siege army, that seems like a quite useful thing to have. Oh, and our fleet is slowly gathering up. Let's just park this army in the Milanese capital for now. Now, there's a lot of fleets down in the south. Well, I say a lot of fleets, but there's some fleets down in the south there. And then this fleet is still waiting for one more ship being built in Pisa. So we'll just let that fleet stay there, you know, not waste any... Oh, there's the Milanese army. Let me get you down here then. Maybe kind of block that entrance. Looting policy, we'll go with the medium looting. And the citizens don't like the war, but oh well. Stay here for a moment. Okay, they seem to be going up north again. They might be trying to go around to Cremona or Mantua or something. Seems to be their go-to tactic a lot of the time. Can't move into the mountains for... Oh, wait, no. That's not even fort there. Oh, wait, no, it is. It is. I think. Yeah, it's level 3. You like it? Otherwise, access. We need more income. Yes, indeed. Right, so that... Yeah, supply shortage. So, actually, how quickly are we doing the siege here? Oh, wow, they still have the 100% modifier there. It does have a level 5 garrison, to be fair, so that kind of makes sense. Are we... How much... Oh. I instinctively, when I see a modifier coming up here, like, okay, let's pause for a moment, or a notification, and then, of course, it's usually when the 1st of January is happening. We're waiting for the ship. I'll have a level 5 garrison. Maybe. Although I wouldn't necessarily count on it. But at least corruption is going down by about 1 per year by the looks of it. That's not too bad at all. But if we kind of factor in all the... Ooh, actually, well, I should probably... Well, I don't think I'll be able to get a separate peace with Aragon, to be fair. Would be nice. Oh, wait. Oh, they retreated. Oh, no, no, they didn't retreat. They're going down there. Can I stop them? I will be able to. Off we go. Oh, no. Bollocks. I'll catch you in my lands, then. Roman dividends. Excellent. Perfect timing. So we got a bit of cannons. They got actually more frontline troops. Got one extra unit of cavalry compared to our front line there. If we can break their center quicker, which seems to be the case. Oh man. They're losing the morale quickly and a lot of men. Oh wow. We lost less than 1,000 men. They lost a bit shy of 5,000 men. Well. Back to the capital. We're gonna go around again. If they go to Cremona, we'll catch them once more. Yeah, I think they just try to go around. Oh. There's Aragonese troops in our lands. That's not allowed. But we shall deal with them eventually. I mean, what we need to do is, once we have the ship ready in Pisa, we'll send the fleet out. Locate the Aragonese port to get some money from there. Oh. That's a bold move. And they're recruiting some troops up in the north there. In Switzerland. They're actually... Oh wow, there is basically no Switzerland. Oh wait, no, never mind. There's Switzerland. Well, I think this is also technically speaking Switzerland, or modern day Switzerland anyway. Okay, let's just go and intercept that. So we can stop them from transporting more troops in here. Yeah, you're not transporting troops. Less neutral Switzerland. Yeah, in this time period, it was a bit less than neutral indeed. Alright, but we've got the extra ship in here already. Alright, then you go there and there. There's 15 ships blockading. That should be plenty to blockade pretty much all of the trade in here. Right, so any sign of the enemy army? Oh, yes, there is. How good of you got maneuver 3. Well, luckily they can't get past the port in here, or fort rather. If we can catch them there. Yeah, you're not escaping this time. And you got the terrain and river crossing penalty. That's oh boy, that was a stack wipe. Okay, let's just siege down pressure to kind of stop the enemy. Well, I suppose they can still move through there, but kind of be able to block them from moving through anyway. And then we've got the ships here. So what we're going to do is we're going to detach a blockade, move to the Gulf of Valencia. So we can blockade the entire coast here. It's probably going to give us a decent bit of cash, I reckon. Actually not that much. I suppose it needs to update, as the fleet just got there. Oh, who was Free City? Erfurt, oh. Okay. Oh, good for them, I guess. Good for them. Oh, right, and a spy network got... Well, yeah, discovered. Agent got discovered there. In Milan, but I mean, we still got a bit of a bonus from the siege. Oh wow, we got 71% already in here. How long have we sieged? Oh, it's actually not that long. But we got really good rolls here. Consider that we... Hold on, so we're getting a tick every 40 days. And we got on a total of 14 ticks, or ticks already. Yeah, no, I think that's gonna fall soon. Our leader has been doing a good job in there. Right, so how much do they have? They got 14,000 men now total. Milan is probably... Well, it's still the largest portion of that, or about the same portion of... As... I know, it is actually a bit more. They probably have mostly mercenaries or something like that now. At least I would assume. I mean, I suppose we could check that. Quite easily. War enemies... Yeah, Milan has 8 units of mercenaries.